The fantasy football season's nearly upon us, which means drafts are starting soon. And, well, if you got a top 3 pick, you're probably looking at this year's wideouts and trying to figure out who should be the first receiver off the board. I am USA Today's Christian DeAndre. He is a Rhode Island scumbag, Mike Yash Boyajian. Yash, top 2 running backs are off the board. Yep. You're going wide out with your first pick. Who's it going to be?
All right. Going kind of chalky with this one, and I'm going to stick with Jamar Chase, Cincinnati Bengals. So we looked at, 3 or 4 different names, JSN, Jamar. I believe we looked at Puka Nacua, and Justin Jefferson was one we kicked around. But for me, I'm going to lean into Jamar Chase as my top selection for 2026. Yes, I am well aware of JSN's breakout from last year. That was phenomenal. There was a no small part due to the concentrated target volume we saw for him. But I still think Chase is going to ultimately lead the league in receiving this year. The biggest caveat is, of course, the same thing that it is every year. Joe Burrow staying healthy. So if Chase and Burrow do manage to pull this off, they've only done it once since both of them have been in the NFL. Jamar Chase finished wide receiver 1. That was 2024. So he's come awfully close a couple times, but either he's dealt with an injury or Burrow's dealt with an injury in those other seasons. Still point per game finishes, wide receiver 6, 2021, wide receiver 3, 2022. I just think that there's another level we can get him to. And don't discount the fact that Burrow did make the bold declaration he wants to throw 50 touchdown passes this year. Well, if he's going to do that, I think it's safe to say that Jamar Chase would be a recipient of a chunk of those touchdowns. So I think I'm going to lean this way. Burrow typically doesn't get injured back-to-back years, and since he did it last year, I think this year he's going to be healthy, right? So if that's the case,
we'll see. Yeah. I mean, if Burrow's getting to 50 touchdowns, that means at least 16, 20, maybe even 24 for Jamar Chase, just because there's so little depth behind him. I mean, Andre Yoshibas is going to get there. Mike Gesicki's going to get there. So I can appreciate that. But for me, I want a high floor as well. Okay. I want that high ceiling, but I want a guy who I know is going to go out there and give me 20 points per week. And for me, that's Jackson Smith-Njigba. Look, Puka Nacua, he's got too much receiver brain, Yash. He is a true doofus crayon eater of a wideout where you don't know if he's going to miss time because he accidentally walked through a plate glass window. You don't know if he's going to miss time because he got suspended for biting an Instagram model. You don't know if he's going to miss time because he accidentally did racism on someone's live stream. The guy's a mess, right? And Jamar Chase, you're dealing with Joe Burrow. I love Justin Jefferson. I think he's going to have a bounce back year, but he's playing with Kyler Murray. Kyler's going to get hurt. Nine's going to come back in. We're going to see a whole bunch of passes whipped 100 miles an hour right at his feet until it finally breaks his brain. No, he doesn't have those problems, Yash. JSN. This is a guy who absolutely broke free. His competition for targets, a weak-ish tight end group. I mean, maybe Elijah Arroyo comes through, but Cooper Kupp's 33 years old. Rashid Shaheed, he's going to have a bigger impact this year, but was more used as a decoy last season, had bigger impact on special teams. And this is a guy, 35% target share, second in the league in yards per route run. Sam Darnold, he knows where his bread is buttered. He's going to go back to that well. So if I got 1, 3, Bijan, Jamar Gibbs are already off the board, lock me in for JSN.
Okay.